Hi everyone, it's Cain here. Welcome to my video. Just got done with the workout at my personal gym. Got a good pump going. I also took a jog around my neighborhood. So I'm feeling good right now. In a little bit I'm going to get some food. Don't know what. But just thought I'd make a video because I felt like it. And make my coin. And why not? It's a nice day. You know, I like to come in my truck sometimes just to unwind, relax. It's so quiet and peaceful in my truck, and sometimes I just like to talk to you guys. So a lot of people are getting paranoid. I'm not necessarily. What I'm worried about is not being able to come outside. You know, I don't want military outside, you know, dressed in stormtrooper costumes, forcing everyone to be inside. I can't live like that. So a lot of people are thinking about going off grid, and I can understand that. Why are there so many little bugs flying around my truck? Weird. I think it's like they're having like an orgy. It's mating season, it's spring, so a lot of the ants, termites, all the empires of the insect world are like having orgies around my truck. Anyway, so a lot of people are thinking about going off grid, including myself. You know, when a lot of people, more people die and people are going insane, and yeah, why not for some time? So if you guys are planning to go off grid, here are some things you should consider before going off grid. Obviously, if you guys have a truck like mine, you know, try to make a bed in the back, or if you don't have a back, in the bed of the truck, the cab. Obviously, solar is important too. I recommend getting solar, electric lighters, or electric blankets when it gets cold out. You know, if you guys do go off grid, go where there's a lot of trees. The best places to go, I'm going to give you guys some tips. Abandoned houses that were bulldozed, and now it's just a patch of land. You can find a bunch of those out in the middle of nowhere, like in the trees and the mountains and the hills, areas like that. I'll tell you again, abandoned houses that were bulldozed, and it's just empty lots of land in the middle of the trees, and you wouldn't even tell that you were there. You know, you park right there with a couple people, you know, make camp like a little tribe. You'll live comfortably for like a year, and then after that, if society's still horrible, you know, there's insects, you know, grasshoppers, ants, you know, boil water, there's natural resources nearby. Collect rainwater, snow water from the winters, you know, have buckets or plastic bags. Think smart. You know, use all your resources that you have that are free. So here are some tips to get you guys started to go off grid. Like I said, solar is important. You know, keep up to date with society, see how society is going, so you can come back when you're off grid. Fishing poles. Fishing poles, hooks, line, very important. Knives, obviously. Now, to keep busy when you're going off grid, I recommend getting some seeds, a lot of seeds. Bell peppers, cabbage, scallions, squash, tomatoes. You know, stuff that's easy to grow. They'll grow anywhere. You know, mess around with the land. Keep yourself busy. Nurture that land. You know, treat the plants the seeds and the plants that you're growing like babies. You know, you nurture it, take care of it. You know, that's to keep busy, and obviously make traps. You know, dig holes, put some sticks over, some leaves, so when animals fall, you have food. That's just if things get out of hand, you know, if you run out of your resources. But in the meantime, that will keep you busy. resources to consider, I recommend a lot of peanut butter. Peanut butter is good, healthy fats that'll last you a while in your system. Good fats, good carbs for the journey. Peanut butter. I recommend taking some B12s too, B12 supplements. Because that's needed in overall health. Factory farm animals are actually supplemented with B12, so when you don't have the B12, your body, you might feel lethargic, not enough energy, fatigue, just fragile, weak. Anyway, so take that, make use of your resource. Try to take a lot of knives too. Knives are very important for making traps, as I said. I can understand why people are thinking of going off grid. But out of the most important thing, to be honest, a gun. I would say like a sharpshooting gun for game, for food, not necessarily for people. I mean, it'll work to intimidate and in all reality, if society does come back, you're going to get in trouble for killing someone. Don't think you're going to get out of it. And plus, no one wants to kill people. So in the end, the gun would usually be for game, hunting animals, if you're tired of insects and you want to feed a family, rabbits, squirrels, birds, or if you have a lot of people, maybe deer, elk, all that sort. But as I say with the generator, you would also might consider a little fridge too to keep some meat or some food fresh with that solar. See, the solar is going to come in handy. In all honesty, you're going to want to protect those three things: the solar, the fridge, and the generator. Just a little ramble. There's much more needed. But as of for now, that's what I got in case if things get out of hand, because my family ain't going to do nothing. They're just going to stay indoors, not think for themselves, probably, they're just scared. I have been preparing a little bit. I got all my stuff free. I got like 3 huge things of peanut butter, as you saw in the photo I put up in the beginning of this video. I got little stuff prepared. Don't need much. I've always been like a survivalist type of guy. I've loved to survive like in harsh climates, just like with nature. I'm just rambling now. I find it fun. Though when it comes to that predicament, it's more of a, you don't think of it as fun. You just continue doing things and doing things. What are you going to do next? What's your next meal? How much energy are you going to put into this project, to help you, expenditure of energy, because you always want to use less energy when you're in survival mode, obviously. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll stop it here. Till next video, guys. Thanks again.